Hello, I'm Jojo. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, I'm going to get straight into your reading today. I'm off to Edinburgh Zoo today, so it should be great. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Edinburgh Zoo before. So, anyway, that's why I'm up early. I'm doing this reading. So, I'm excited. Hopefully, it won't take about 2 or 3 hours for it to upload. So let's see what's going on with the person. Oh, you've got unfazed. So I do feel like you are getting unfazed now. Let's see what's going on with the person that is on your mind. Let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. We have reflecting, wasting time, wants you back, an offer. It's funny that, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to get further into these cards. Okay, so I do feel like they do have an offer for you. I don't feel like it's going to be enough. I'm going to say it right now. I don't feel like they've changed with the wasting time. So stuck, no changes, limited. I do feel like for some of them, they feel like they can't change. I feel like for some of them, they want to turn back time a little bit and go back to how things were. But I feel like they can't. They can't go back to what they were. Even though they want you back, there's something about here just being stuck. They are doing some reflecting though. I feel like this is something about, their behaviour. This guy looks like he's meditating. So I do feel like there's something here about, I don't feel like they're meditating or anything. There's something here just about reflecting on their behaviours, who they are as a person. How they're going to, I feel like for some of them, they feel really stuck where they are with the decision that they made. So let's see. Why is the reflecting card here for the person that's on your mind? Let's have a look at that one first. The Grim Reaper, Cupid's arrow, and not today. This person's avoiding the work that needs to be done. I do feel like for some of them, they know what's happened. Like, I feel like for some of them, they do know what they've done wrong. They do know what needs to change. They're just choosing not to. They're choosing that for themselves, which is, it's up to them. But I feel like there's something here about them. Like, they know this is done because they can't come back the way that they were either. They know that they can't. They still want you back, but they can't come back the way that they were. But they want to stay the way that they are as well, which is a problem. It's a problem. And I feel like there's something here about them keep falling. Like, I feel like they keep doing the same thing over and over again, even though they're sick of doing it. They're still doing it. They're still doing the same thing. They're refusing to change. They're not willing to look at this any deeper than they already have. They've got. I feel like for some of them, like they've done. What's that? How do I say that? Like, they've done. They're aware of it and where the pattern comes from. They are aware of that, but there is something here about them not wanting to take the action to stop doing what they're doing. They're still in that. Well, I feel like they're like in that pattern and behaviour, and they feel there's no way out of it. They'd rather. I feel like for some of them as well, they're still angry about how things have transpired. And I feel like they're just adamant. There's something here about being adamant about being right as well. So let's see. I don't want to drop out there. Let's see why the wasting time is here. Let's have a look at that one. We've got camera. palm tree. Okay. This one fell out. Sorry, I've got hay fever as well. And I should be taking the hay fever tablet, but I don't know where they are. We got kisses, that's come out twice. That's the one that fell out before, so it's obviously meant to come out. I feel like they love the feeling of falling in love. For some of them, I feel like they really like the honeymoon sort of period of a relationship. Because that's the nice part. But I do feel like there is a part of them, even though like they're acting like this, there is a part of them that wants the stability. It's a bit like a Jekyll and Hyde. Like, I feel like this person wants to stay in that honeymoon period forever. And the thing is, you can't stay in a honeymoon period forever. But I feel like they really like that part, which, like, don't get us wrong, right? We all like that part. But, like, it doesn't last forever either. I just feel like this person's, like, they want the stability, they want the growth, they want to be a better person for themselves. But there's this feeling of being like, well, I can't change because of this. They make up an excuse of like maybe it's other people, or they'll come up with something like there's an excuse there behind it, like maybe tomorrow, or you know, tomorrow never comes, sort of thing. I feel like this person still like reminisces about you though. You know, they still reminisce about you with the camera. I feel like for some of them, they look at your pictures, if like you had pictures together, or there's something here about reminiscing with videos maybe. There's like, I feel like they just stay in the past a little bit and just reminisce about the past and things that what used to be. Again, I feel like they really like the honeymoon period of things. Let's see why they want you back's here. For the person that's on your mind. Love. Girl talk. Paradise. And ascendant. Yeah, I do feel like for some of them, they do feel like you're growing here and you're leaving, basically. You're going to a new phase of your life here. You know, you're growing, you're ascending. But this person, I feel like this person's a little bit stuck where they are. I heard they're the vibration that they are. They're stuck in the vibration that they are, which is like, you can't do anything about that, quite honestly. If they're not willing to grow with you, you can't do anything about that. Which is fine, you know. But I feel like this person does have, again, they like that honeymoon period. They like that brand new sort of feeling. And I feel like that's what they do. They leave and then come back and have that like lovely honeymoon period, and they love that. And then they sort of get to a little bit further in, and you know, and things get a little bit rocky, and that's when they boldly run. I do feel like for some of them, like they are on their own. They're not with anybody. They are single. So I do feel like for some of them, they're having time with friends here. I do feel like again, there's something here about you. You offer like you give them something that honeymoon period sort of feeling, like the love part of it, the lovey-dovey part at the beginning, where like, you know, everything's exciting and new, and they like that. They do like that part of a relationship, but then they bolt when it gets a little bit hard. Instead of staying and working out the problems, or staying and just having that conversation with you instead of like reacting. Like, I feel like this person just bolts instead of staying. Excuse me, hair. I've just come out the shower as well. My hair's wet. Let's see why the offer is here. Let's see if we can dive a little bit deeper into that, and then we're going to go into tarot. So let's see why the offer is here. An offer. Heartbroken. Okay. Soulmates. Karmic relationship. Again, ascending at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person might come with a woe is me sort of feeling thing here. Again, I'm feeling like they like that part of the relationship when they come back new. So I do feel like you need to be careful about this, so this might be a forewarning if you do want this person back. There's something here about something not working out in another relationship. With this karmic relationship coming out, I do feel like this person feels like you're their person, whatever that is to you, soulmate, whatever. You know, and I feel like this person is going through a separation with the heartbroken coming out, sad, breakup, feeling lost, grieving. I feel like this person goes through this, and then that's when they jump into this, so that they don't have to feel what they're feeling from this karmic relationship. They jump from person to person, basically, because they like that. They like that initial part of a relationship. Don't we all, my loves? Don't we? Like, but you also have life stuff. It's crazy. Let's get into the tarot. What's going on with the person that's on your mind? Let's get a little bit into the tarot. Let's see what's going on with the person that's on your mind. The devil. What did I say? The Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like this person wants to come in and make an offer here and possibly a relationship here. Because look at you, you're working on your things here with the Queen of Coins coming out. You're sharing your abundance. I feel like you're working with other people. You know, you're working hard on your money, you're nurturing yourself, you're building like your own little, it's like I feel like for some of you, you're building your own little businesses here. And I feel like this person, they come in, it's this behaviour that they come in with this devil card. It's the behaviours, the things that they're bound to. They feel like they can't come towards you. But then again, like, they'll try their luck anyway. Like, they'll be like, oh, well, I'll try it anyway. Even though, like, they're still the same. They're still the same. Let's see why the devil is here. Let's have a look at him. Ace of Swords. Six of Wands. Knight of Wands. Two of Wands. Yeah, this person's moving on here from something. Possibly physically moving for some of them. Looking for somewhere to move into. I'm just saying. Just be careful. I feel like they're getting clarity of thought, and I do feel like there's a sense of them that does come in whenever they want, basically. They come in quite chaotically. I'm feeling like Knight of Wands is my play card, so I do feel like they do come in same old, really. You know, they're getting the clarity of thought to how can I get to you? How can I get to, you know, I want to say weasel back in. I feel like they're making, like, there's something about strategy here, getting clear on how to come towards you. There is a strategy here. Let's see why the Three of Coins is here, please. Three of Coins. We have the Fool. Excuse me. The Empress. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like they're going to take some action here. I feel like you're single here with the Nine of Coins. You're doing your thing. You're taking care of yourself. Taking care of, you know, I feel like for some of you, you're building on your independence. You know, you're following your intuition. You're doing the things that bring you joy. So some of you, it is physically reading. This person here and this card's reading. But I feel like some of you are just enjoying your hobbies. You're doing what you need to. You're taking care of yourself, nurturing the people around you. For some of you, it's children. You know, you're taking care of your children. You know, this person wants to take a leap of faith towards you in order to build. But is it a solid foundation with just being 3 pentacles? It's not a lot, my loves. It's not a lot. I'm just saying it as it is. I don't feel like you're going to take this because you got the 8 of Cups there and the... Let's see why the 8 of Cups is here in the potential future. Because that's them. And what's going on with them right now. Let's see why the 8 of Cups is here. Got the Emperor. Well, you got the Tower. And the Hanged Man and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I don't feel like you're going to take this back. This person, I feel like you've emotionally walked away some time ago, and I do feel like they're going to still try, they are still going to try and offer something, but there is a foundation that has to break down first. I feel like it's going to break down. It could be with, there's something here that has to break down. It's leading them right to heartbreak, but this is what they need. This is what they need. For themselves. It's going to give them time to get back to themselves with the Hangman coming out. Look at what, like, it brings them headaches. Like, I do feel like for some of them, like, they need to go through this heartbreak and to stand up for themselves. There's something here about standing up for themselves and what they want. And it's going to bring, it's all to do with their heart and following their heart. Because I feel like there's a lot of people in the background. There's lots of people in these backgrounds, you know, telling them what to do and watching them. I feel like there's a lot of people watch them. So anyway, I feel like there's a tower coming down here. There's a foundation that's fallen, and it has to fall. It has to. And it's heartbreaking. It's not very nice, but it has to. And it's for them, because I feel like they try and control everything with the Emperor. It's like they try to control everything. But there's also an element of them, I feel like for some of them they are dads. With the Emperor coming out, he's the father figure. I feel like they're trying to set it's like setting an example for their children, for their future. And I feel like there's something here connected with their children about the example that they're setting to their children. I feel like it's going to have a knock-on effect, you know, with their own children, because they're seeing, you all know, when you're looking at your mum and your dad or whatever, like, you want to follow them footsteps. And I feel like there's something here about following those footsteps, but there's something here about them not getting, I feel like they don't get to a certain point. I feel like for some of them, there was parents or something used to argue all the time, like as young, some of them, I feel like there's like when they were young, their parents used to argue, and they don't want that in a relationship. But the thing is, I don't feel like they were taught that, you know, sometimes adults do have disagreements, and it's not to, I feel like for some of them they had there was some violent parents and things like that as well. Their parents were quite violent when they got into arguments and things like that. I think it's just because as a child you don't understand why they're doing it. They just fight to the child, like they're just fighting. And I feel like they got really upset by what they saw, how their parent was treated or whatever, like treated. There's something around that, and I feel like they weren't explained to as a child. Like sometimes, like adults can work through difficulties, but it's how we, you know, take a minute to sort out how we're feeling, sort of thing. So we become emotionally balanced as we get older. You know, I do feel like there's something here about their emotions and how they deal with conflict. Like there's something to do with their parents and violence, and how conflict was resoluted. Because I feel like they might have run away and hid as a child. There's something there about that. Not like you have to understand this, but like I think it's nice sometimes just to know what makes the behaviours like that. I can't explain it. Something there anyway. Anyway, let's see. We're going to go into your potential future. We're going to go into your potential future, and then we're going to get your romance angel. So let's see what's going to go on in your potential future for you. We have here toil and labour. I'm sure that came out yesterday. Child, family room, and imprisonment. I feel like for some of you, you're working hard with... I feel like for some of you maybe have children, and I feel like for some of you, you're working on how you connect to your children. You know, I feel like for some of you, you may be working even with your inner child here. There's something here about working with the inner child. I do feel like for some of you, you're just working hard on how to get back. I feel like for some of you, you're just working hard here, making family connections better. Even though you're trapped up in your mind a little bit, I feel like for some of you, you get a bit of anxiety around other people here with the community coming out. Maybe you're a bit worried about making friends or something here. I feel like for some of you, you might have been quite a lonely child. There's something here about being a lonely child with not an only, for some of you might be only child, but a lonely child. Like you felt alone quite a lot. I feel like it's going to be very important for you right now to maybe make connections for some of you. Making friends in your community, your immediate community. Some great fortune coming in here as well. So this is beautiful. Some of you it might be a business, because the same privileged lady there as well. Anyway, let's get your romance angel, my love. Let's save for you, the viewer who's watching. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I do always appreciate it. It's always awesome to have you here. If you've made it this far, you've done amazing. I do drivel on a bit, don't I? Anyway, let's see. Romance angel for you guys. Oh, we've got finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So again, I do feel like there's something here about working on your monies right now as well. Trust or true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. An attraction and soulmate. Yeah, I do feel like you're attracting somebody in here. I don't feel like it's connected to the person that's in this reading, actually. I feel like this is somebody new for some of you. I do feel like you moving on with your life, there's something here about that. It is going to be the person that you're meant to be with. There's something here about enjoying this moment, because it says attraction, you attract romantic love, enjoying this moment fully. And I feel like for some of you, it's actually moving into joy and what you like to do. You know, hobbies and things like that. And I feel like some of you are really getting into your hobbies and things, and it really helps. You know, as well as everything else that's coming in, I feel like you're moving on. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like this person's, they're very much too late. They're too late. They can't rectify it. I think you've just outgrown the situation, which is fine. You know, it's not to say that they'll never catch up, but I feel like for you, it's like you're sort of done now. So, yes. Anyway, I love you so much. I'm going to go off to the zoo now. Hope you're having a lovely day. I love yous a lot. Love yous. Bye. Bye.